Hello and welcome to our YouTube viewers. In this video, we will be taking you on our Mangrove Walk experience, all while telling you everything you need to know about this attraction on Jubail Island. First and foremost, what are mangroves? So, mangroves are groups of trees and shrubs that grow in seawater, creating a habitat for biodiversity and protecting against tidal surges, purifying surrounding water, and removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Jubail Mangrove Park is the first self-contained educational, nature, and leisure destination of its kind in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. Here you can visit and explore a haven for avian and marine species native to Abu Dhabi. The Visitor Center includes a coffee shop and allows visitors to know more about the importance of mangroves in the country's ecosystem. Additionally, dedicated viewing terraces enable you to get up close and take in as much of the spectacular scenery as your heart desires. Now we're all set and ready to begin our walk with nature, but first, let's have a look at the map and path options available to us. There are 3 paths to choose from: the orange path, the blue path, and the green path. Since there are 6 educational sections to discover, we decided to take the long road. The shortest boardwalk option is Loop 1 with 1 kilometer, and the longest option is Loop 3 with 2 kilometers. You may be asking yourself, what is there to see or do here? Well, you'll be able to see a vast forest of lush green trees with intricate roots and a water channel snaking through the middle, plus a surprising variety of inhabitants including crabs, herons, flamingos, and fish. Mangrove National Park covers about 75% of the total mangrove forest area in the United Arab Emirates and is a biodiversity hotspot that includes salt marshes, mudflats, and algal communities. We have arrived at the first of 6 educational sections, the floating platform, where it allows visitors to conduct a closer study of the mangrove ecosystem that comprises salt-tolerant plants and numerous marine species. Mangrove channels are conducive to the growth of important reef and seagrass fish species. Gastropods such as mangrove periwinkle, snails, and the mud creeper are a common sight on Jubail Island. You can spot them languishing in the mudflats, climbing on the aerial roots, or taking shelter under the cable roots. About 13 different crab species are found here. They include sand crabs, mottled crabs, and blue swimmer crabs like the one shown here. Mangroves give numerous marine, intertidal, and terrestrial species a habitat for survival and reproduction. We've arrived at the second educational location, Power of the Sea. Here you can gain knowledge on the factors influencing seawater movement while understanding the role of mangroves in protecting shorelines. Mangroves function as natural barriers against strong ocean waves, tidal currents, and winds, preventing erosion and destruction. While the complex root structure of mangroves stabilizes the sediments, water currents saves ecosystems from sediment smothering. Jubail Mangrove Park aims to enhance the awareness, appreciation, and understanding of the important ecological function of the mangrove habitats. that include protection of the Abu Dhabi coastline and supporting biodiversity. We've now reached the third educational location on our path, Roots of Mangrove. Mangroves have a unique root system that helps the trees grow where other terrestrial plants cannot, because of high temperature, high salinity, low oxygen levels, and unstable soils. Mangrove roots provide a surface where diverse creatures from algae to shellfish thrive. We're halfway through our mangrove walk and we've made it to the fourth educational location, the viewing tower. This might be our family's favorite stop on the boardwalk because we get a bird's eye view of the mangrove forest, the wildlife, and the water flows within the channels. Mangroves of Jubail Island are home to over 88 bird species, of which 7 are threatened due to habitat loss. Mangroves serve as resting, roosting, and feeding area for birds. Mangrove branches are also a source of their nest building materials. Visiting sites like this gives you the perfect opportunity to relish the natural wonders and instill a sense of awareness among children from a young age. The Mangrove National Park is one of Abu Dhabi's key ecological assets and part of Sheikh Zayed's Protective Areas Network. We have now arrived at the fifth educational location, Salt Collectors. This spot allows us to understand the salinity concentration of seawater, particularly of the Arabian Gulf, and know how mangroves adapt to the harsh environment. Mangroves have a complex salt filtration and root system to cope with seawater. At the root level itself, they are able to exclude some salt. Further on, they can accumulate and excrete salt in their roots and leaves. Mangrove Walk is a real haven for nature lovers, outdoor enthusiasts, bird watchers, and photographers, or simply people who want to spend some time away from the daily grind in harmony with nature. Various fish, both ecologically and economically important, are found here. Most common are silver mullets, snappers, milkfish, trevallies, scads, and rabbitfish. We've made it to the sixth and final educational spot available on the Mangrove Boardwalk, the beach platform. This area allows us to get a direct connection to the water and sand along a tidal channel and discover a unique ecological environment. The most common birds found here are greater flamingos, plovers, harriers, and herons. There are 13 important mangrove sites in the United Arab Emirates, of which 8 are in Abu Dhabi. More than 3,000 fish species are found in mangrove ecosystems around the world. Here's a fun fact: July 26th is International Mangrove Day. Specially trained park rangers are available to answer any questions you might have about the marine life, birds, or folia native to Abu Dhabi that can be spotted within the mangroves. Educational tours led by rangers are also available to book on their website. Jubail Mangrove Park demonstrates the power of innovative design and construction to provide public access for sensitive environments with minimal disturbance of the surroundings. Mangroves store 3 to 5 times more carbon than tropical forest, as carbon is stored in both the sediment below mangroves and within the mangrove trees. Removal of mangrove habitats removes important carbon sinks, unfavorable to climate regulations. Avicennia marina, also known as gray mangrove, is the only mangrove species found in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. Gray mangroves are considered a pioneer species as they can colonize newly formed habitats. This species also has the ability to quickly regenerate after sustaining physical damage. A trip to Jubail Mangroves is a wonderful way to escape the hustle and bustle of city life and spend a few hours reconnecting with nature. Don't miss out on discovering a nature-rich side of Abu Dhabi with this fascinating jewel. If you love outdoor adventures, we highly recommend you head to Jubail Island and walk across the botanical maze of salt-tolerant trees. You'll have more than the scenery and fresh air to look forward to. Well, YouTube viewers, we've come to the end of our wonderful mangrove walk, but we hope you enjoyed exploring, understanding, and appreciating the delicate ecosystem and rich biodiversity of the UAE's famed mangroves with us. Until next time!